Good morning. So, 3 tips to enjoy your holiday without completely falling off the bandwagon. Comes up quite a lot. I've got a holiday that's going to get in the way. And firstly, I just want to go through that you're always going to have these obstacles. You're always going to have these great, luxurious obstacles to have, right? And what if these were actually the reasons for a lot of our motivations sometimes? And not just for how we look and how we feel, but in life to make memories. So actually, sometimes you've got to look at this a little bit differently. And firstly, before I go into this as well, I think there's 2 things now, is that we need to look at, this is like a week. And I know you can always say that, like Christmas is the day, birthday is just one day. It was always just one day. It's always someone's birthday. But you've got to think that actually is our plan, is our strategy for getting fit, getting stronger, losing weight, whatever it is, actually fit for our lifestyle? Do we have the strategy and tools to make more conscious decisions, to get out of the all or nothing? If you think about it, it really is the all or nothing thing that lets us down quite often. Because, like I've said quite recently, if, for example, you overeat, we often think at a meal, we often think, well, I might as well just write off the whole day, might as well write off the whole weekend, might as well write off the whole week. And if you were to push that logic into any other place, like I've just done 40 miles an hour in a 30 miles an hour, I might as well do 100 miles an hour now, blown it already. I'm trying to save £100 a month for a mortgage, whatever, but I didn't do it this month, so might as well just spend it all. Spend £60, might as well spend £1,000. Whatever. You could go on, and it's like, in all other areas of life, it's like, I forgot to do that piece of work on time, might as well just do nothing today. In all the other areas, it really it almost makes me laugh at it. But in fitness and in nutrition, it seems logical sometimes that if we're not perfect, we do nothing, which is really interesting. I want you to think of another example when you get into that space. But this brings us back to number one, ditch the all or nothing. Like, this is such a key part. Like, what if today, whether you're away, social, whatever, that yes, you might overeat at a meal, but what if that didn't stop you writing off the whole weekend? What if Sunday could be a normal day? What if you just treat Sunday as a normal day, rather than massively overcompensating on Monday and kind of really hitting it hard? What if Sunday was just, you could just get back to normal? And if you look at it from a calorie point of view, let's say you eat 3,000, 4,000 calories of drink and food today. Tomorrow, you go back to normal, just, I don't know, 15, 2,000, whatever, 1,500. Monday, 1,500. Right there, 3,000 over 2 days. So it's 1,500 Sunday and Monday. You then look at, if tomorrow you just write off, that could be 3,000, 4,000, if not more. Then on Monday, we try really hard and we go super low again. That can work for some. But then for some people, it's like, well, this is really hard again. Then it's rinse and repeat. And the bad days are out of control. And like I said yesterday, sometimes you've got to be aware of your bad days and ask this question. Does the extra 1,000 calories, 2,000 calories, does it bring any more enjoyment? So if I have a 3-course meal with the pudding, everything, does them writing off tomorrow give me any more enjoyment? Does then thinking, sod it, I might as well just have a few more biscuits, have more chocolates, raid the fridge later, have whatever, get it all out of the kitchen, then it's gone, that kind of mindset. Does this give me any more pleasure, or am I doing it because I think if it's out of the house, it will be easier? That's my first. Number two, that's more of a mindset space in there. Number two is to walk as much as you can. Be as active as possible. Like, we often go, oh yeah, I'm away next week, so I'm probably going to struggle with the food side. it's going to be hard to control. There's going to be lots of food around. There's actually potentially lots of exercise around. But we never say that, next week there's going to be lots of exercise around. Like, it gives you opportunity to walk, to swim, potentially. And just walk as much as you can. Swim as much as you can. Do things that are more active as much as you can. And with this as well, I'll bolt this one in together, is eat big, but less often. Like, if you get breakfast, get evening meal, enjoy yourself, have the food you like, try and get some protein in, try and get some vegetables in at the meal, then choose what you're going to have with that. Fine, great. But eat big less often. Then you can enjoy the food that you have during the day. Light protein, for me personally, I'll eat very light in the day. If I've got breakfast, evening sorted, whether that's just me protein based or even a coffee, maybe it's like a ice cream or something. At the end of the day, it's not that bad. You stay active, and it's your holiday at the end of the day. You choose you make the decisions that you want to make and what you're willing to do. Sure, might slow your results a bit, but in the grand scheme of things, it's 1 week. And if you've got that ability to move out of the way of all or nothing, do you have to be all or nothing to enjoy it? That's the question. And finally, use the 50% rule. And this is a powerful thing. You can't always control what you're given. You can't always control what you have, but you can control how much you eat. You can control how much you eat. 50% of your plate gone, just put your knife and fork down. Take a breath. Notice how full you feel. Are you full up? How full are you? Still a bit hungry? Have a glass of water, whatever, have a drink. Then go again. Have another 50% if you're still hungry. And just slowing down. And actually, one of the biggest wins I get sometimes are when we're talking about these things and someone goes, "Ever guess what? Had some chips with my meal that just came with it. And didn't finish them all because I was actually just full up. Didn't want them. And I didn't, even though I grew up with people saying, finish your plate, there's people starving. I know it's just the monkey on the shoulder going, are there actually right now? Who's actually going to eat those chips on your plate? If you don't, no one. Is it a waste then? If you don't require it, it's the definition of waste. There is no need, so it's either wasted by us eating it and impacting potentially how we feel, especially if we don't enjoy it. At least if you eat it, how do you enjoy it? So consider that. 3 things today. And if you want the free guide that I've put together, how to enjoy your holiday without completely falling off the bandwagon, do comment below with holiday, and I'll send that over to you. Any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you later.